Hello, welcome to my channel. I'm Veronica Rosa, and I'm going to be doing a reading for you. Let's do a check-in on our energies. I'm going to give some time for some people to get notified, to chime in. This is a energy check-in. Divine God, Colonel God, guardian angels, ascended masters. As I prepare to embark on this journey of self-discovery and insights through the tarot cards, I ask your guidance and presence. May your light shine upon this reading and illuminate the path of understanding. I open myself to receive this message and insights with clarity, compassion, and empathy. May these cards reveal the hidden truths and provide guidance that will empower and uplift. I acknowledge the responsibility that comes with this practice, and I promise to use it for the highest good, offering guidance and support to those who are seeking answers. Bless this tarot reading with your divine wisdom, and may it be a tool for us that are healing. May it be a tool for us to heal, to grow, and to be enlightened in your name. I begin this sacred journey. Amen. Welcome to my channel. Let's just do an energy check-in. Let's see, what is the story? Let's do some shadow work, guys. What's going on? So what kind of story do we have going on here? Message for so I have the Strength card here. So strong Leo energy, and I'm getting like I don't know how you say it in English. It's kind of like suspiro, like a lot of emotional energy, like a lot of heavy energy in the chest. And so there may be like this kind of like how he's, she's rubbing the lion's like neck or chest and like kind of like soothing or petting it, and it's kind of like this. I feel like maybe like you had a good cry, or it's like time, like it's like that moment of healing where like you just like had all your cry and just kind of like but you still have like that heavy feeling in your chest or like in your throat. And so this is like source. I'm feeling like a lot of energy of like just bliss, beautiful, like holding your strength, or like it's either you cried or like you need to cry and you're holding it in, you're trying to be strong. I feel like maybe you're holding it in and trying to be strong. Hola, hi Jem. I'm gonna keep reading, and then let me know if this resonates with you, Capricorn Jim. Well, so this is like the energy of like, now you want me to quiero hablar español, right? Soy bilingüe, but my native language is English. And so like, esta es una energía, this is an energy of like strength. And so maybe you're trying to be strong and you're trying to hold it all in, and you have like this need to cry, but there's somebody, like, maybe you don't feel safe around somebody to cry, or there's somebody who, there's that one person who you, the only person who you feel safe with to be able to let you cry. So there's this emotional, either pent up, or you already released it. Either you need to cry, or you already got over a big cry. And so then, like, you know, that energy in your chest, that's like suspiro. Like, I feel it like really heavy in my chest and in my throat. But it's still like real beautiful energy. It's the energy, real bright colors, positive energy. See? And so again, or we have a lot of yellow. There's a lot of like, a lot of pride. Like maybe you feel like, oh, I'm too, like, I'm a man, or I'm strong. I'm withholding in my emotions. I got this. I'm okay. And but there's a lot of emotions, I feel it in my heart and in my throat chakra. So something that maybe needs to be said. It's okay to be vulnerable. You don't have to be strong. I mean, look at the lion. He's strong and he could be, you know, at the top of the food chain. But right here, he's tamed. He's se está dejando llevar, you know. So he's like letting himself like get into the emotional side. And it's good because it's good for healing. It's good for healing because, like, right here you may feel, or maybe people may see you as like orgulloso, like too proud, or like too good, or you're doing good, and but deep inside it's like you have emotions too. You know, like here we have again more yellow, more positive, more like money. We have a King of Pentacles, so it's like a business partner. This is Capricorn. This is Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus energy. So this is very stable, very very practical. I mean, the finances are good. You may have your own business, or you're just the boss. You're a man and you're like head of the household. But and maybe like you're trying to be like strong, and you're trying to be strong, and you are strong, but at the same time it's okay to express your emotions. It's okay to, you don't have to hold back on all of your emotions and look like the leader and the boss. You know, there's somebody that you know that and it just may be spirit, an angel, you know, that, you know, like that little bird that's chirping in the background, that that helps you heal. It hears you, it soothes you, it listens to you, it takes care of you. I mean, because at your feet right here we have the King of Pentacles. That's a leadership role. What's that? What are your aspirations? So like there's this impulse to going back. What are you going back to? You're going back, taking action, very much like a charmer, moving. So you may have gone through a breakup or a separation or just some kind of a new beginning, some transformation. There was a death of a cycle, an ending of a cycle, and that could be the reason why you're carrying like all this emotion in your like in your chest. You're carrying a lot of emotion in your chest, and you're holding it, or you either need to cry or you already cried, and so now it's like this new beginning, and you're kind of like looking back, and it seems like from the outside. It seems like from the outside that people see you as confident and happy and like very confident and very like in their ego, like boastful, like, oh, you know, I'm bad, like, you know, like very cool. But like inside, I feel like you're withholding some words back. You know, there just may be some disappointment and a need and just kind of like not knowing what to do. You don't know what to do. You may not be using your time wisely, or you may just feel like you can't concentrate, or you can't focus, or you just like let me see. There may be two people that you're trying to spend your time, and you don't know how to, yeah. Excuse me. Like, dos mujeres, un camino. There may be the way, how are you managing and managing your time? How are you managing your time? So there may be, there may have been a fight. There's this energy of just disappointment, being defensive. From the outside, from the outside, it looks like, oh, like you're good and you're tough and you're strong, but from the inside, there's a lot of emotions that are being bottled up. And you maybe have like a lot of distractions too. So you may be having like, you may be going through like this healing phase, and you have like a lot of distractions where you're not given the space to actually heal. Like that, you don't have the time to like heal and do, you know, like that I was saying, like that little bird, you know, that's a spirit. Time for self, to do some self-care, and just listening to a reading, it's a form of self-care. It's getting in tune with your emotions, what's going on. You know, you may be feeling confused, like, you know, from the outside you should be good, but you should be good because you have all these great things going and you look tough, and look at all this yellow, it's all bright and great opportunities and things look great, but deep down there's some disappointment. You may be feeling like defeated, or or just distrusting, or just like you have your like you have your guard up. And so you want to start over. You want this new beginning. There's this new opportunity. That you want. But this opportunity may be like something tangible. Or there may be like this gift that you're trying to give someone, or and so it's like getting clear. I don't know why I keep hearing dos mujeres un camino, and so it's like it's either two women or two options, or it's like coming to terms with because there's a lot of coins here, right? A lot of coins, a lot of given gold, money, and so it's very the energy of being loyal and stable and dependable, stability and okay. So I feel like maybe this businessman has a lot of great things going, and sometimes it can make a person astray, or be like, oh, I'm too good, I don't need you, the whole I'm too good, I don't need you. And then like, so then people start spreading away, people start like blocking you, or just like being defensive towards you. And so it's like getting clear, like, what do you really want? Because I have here the Two of Pentacles. Like, what do you want? Like, you're spending time and money, like, where do you want to spend your energy? And so you're ready to start off and like making a commitment on how you're spending your time. This is just a collective reading at the moment. If you have a question, you can ask, and then I'm gonna continue on with this reading because I don't want to interrupt the flow that I'm in. So take what resonates, toss what doesn't. Right here, right now, I'm getting the energy of Leo, Capricorn, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. I'm also getting the energy, strong energy of Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. And so I'm getting the energy of like maybe like a lot of things are going good and great in your life, or in like your divine masculine's life, and you may see them as doing good, or people may see him as doing great, but there's a lot of emotions that is being like withheld, or there's this time of healing that's needed to process, right? A healing session, like there's a need of a healing session, a need of like crying and doing some self-care, and like and venting and communicating the emotions, because there's been a distraction here. And I just feel like there's like a lot of money, so maybe you've been working a lot. There's a lot of money on the table, and so like there is this need for a timeout to do some self-care and figure out, okay, what is it that I want to do? Because your time is not being directed towards what your direct goals are. You may be trying to balance your time with like 2 different projects or multiple different peoples. So spirit is like calling in, is like getting clear on your desires and making the commitment on how you're spending your time. Let's see. So yeah, I see victory. I see that you're gonna come out ahead, to be able to like share this story or be able to communicate there with like a group of people. I feel like, you know, that you are being surrounded by, you are either, you're like the head of the household or a business person. You have a business. There's a lot of people around you who are watching you, and you're very like glowful and like happy and positive, but deep down there's like the throat chakra and the heart chakra are very, very tight and have had either recent release or need to release that, to communicate and to be able, once you communicate, is like you throw all your cards on your table and, okay, what do I got? Okay, now from here, where do I want to go? Getting clear on that vision and executing it, and it's going to be very successful. You're going to be very victorious about the this whole ordeal. And the thing is too is like the pride. There's something a lot how like you're gonna do it with what's that word, like very gracefully. So there's like a healing session that's helping you to communicate your emotional needs so that you can continue on this successful adventure that you're on. Because it looks like you may be a business person and there's a lot of money on the table, or there's a lot of time on the table, or there's a lot of material on the table. And then let's get a angel reading for this. So I was just called to do this reading. I know that a lot of people get on the lives and ask, and then I feel like I get frazzled and discombobulated, you know, and so I would love to give each and every person the opportunity for a reading. Just put it in the comments if you want a direct reading from me, and then I'll reach out to you. Right now I'm just doing a live reading. For the collective, I was just called to do this, and so I'm just kind of being guided. Kind of nerve-wracking because like, who am I, where am I, where am I going? And so just trusting the process and letting go and moving. Oh, look at that. Trusting the process. Okay, so it says divine timing. So I'm open to feedback. I used to do personal readings, private recordings, and I'd upload them to the Facebook, and then I'd send links out to you after payment for you to listen on your own time. But I found that was taking a lot of my time to record it and upload it. Sometimes it would get stuck in the cloud, or I'm just traveling a lot, and so it would get stuck there, and then wasn't like delivering it as fast as I would like to. So I don't really want to do that right now. What I could offer is, live readings, or we can get in contact and we can do like a video or a Zoom call or something like that, where I don't have to wait to upload the video to YouTube, because that's just taking, at this time of my life, I'm traveling a lot, and so it's not working out as I wish it would. Because I do enjoy doing recorded readings for private, requests, and then signing them, uploading it to YouTube, and sending you a private link. It takes a lot of time to get it uploaded. So it says divine timing. This card means that pay attention to the doors that are opening and shutting for you right now. Walk through doors that open and learn from the doors that shut. Your prayers have been answered. There's no doubt about that. However, everything operates according to the universe laws of divine timing. This means that certain pieces of the puzzle must first fall into place so that other parts can come into fruition. If you try to skip or rush certain pieces of the parts, the whole plan will lack its solid foundation. And so, and that's what I'm seeing is like, there's maybe, first is like getting clear on what it is that you want, because I feel like there's like all this energy going, being split, and we think we can multitask and we're gonna get through it. But if you get clear on what it is that, like, the next, because I do this for myself monthly and quarterly. Okay, what was my monthly goals? Did I accomplish that? Did I achieve that? And there's been times like recently where I accomplished my goals. I'm at the top of the mountain. I'm like, woohoo, look at me, I'm at the top of the mountain. But I'm like, this mountain's it's kind of hot up here in this mountain, and I don't know about this mountain, like, so it's like, now it's like, okay, going back to the drawing board and saying, what is it that I want to spend my time on? Because there may be other tasks and chores that need to happen, like offerings and opportunities. They need to happen first in order for the next step to fall into its place. Is that resonating with anybody? So, what does this mean? Divine timing, divine timing. What is let's do a energy check. What kind of readings? All right, so right here, I feel that When I look at your emotional energy center, um, when I look at your emotional energy center, the main chakras that I see here that you can work on would be your lower chakras, especially your root chakra and your solar plexus. And your root chakra has to do with your ability to survive, or like has to do with your survivals, like food, shelter, water, how you're getting your bills paid, you know, your rent, mortgage, is that being paid? And that that chakra is usually blocked by fear. It's your ability to like co-create. And then it ties into like your stomach, your solar plexus. That's your like your confidence, your pride. And so I see that actually things are going like really, I mean, they're going good. They're not, they're more on the positive side than on the negative side. But there is some fear like in your guts and like in your self-esteem that's preventing you from being able to move forward and make more money. And so maybe there's like a lesson or a skill that you can look into to help build your confidence. It may be like a public speaking skill, or creating a script, or you know, like like doing something, taking a lesson where you're gonna learn something that's going to help boost your confidence and how you deliver your like whatever it is that how you deliver yourself, and how you deliver yourself will reflect and it will manifest in your finances. When it comes to passion and creativity, things are looking really great there. Your heart. Your heart is very it's broken. It's been broken. And so your heart may be closed down. You may have like thoughts of being like victimized, or somebody who has been victimized. Somebody who has been victimized will usually, if they're not, we'll see. Somebody who's been victimized, or somebody who foresees that they've been victimized, is going to react in a way that's either illegal or immoral, versus somebody who's like, oh, I'm a survivor of that. Then we're going to be more of positive energy of like being able to move forward. And so this person here may have had something negative happen to them that broke their heart and now it has caused them now to react in a way that's it's like protective or survival skill that you had at one point. It was a skill, but now it's just disabling you from being able to like you personalize things that happen and you see it as like this happened and they did this or they did that and I can't do this because this happened to me. And once you are able to like share your story and say, okay, this is what happened, then we can start looking at the positive side about that, and seeing how that actually enabled you and how you survived that and how you got a souvenir for that. And then you can look at things in a different perspective where you're not like, I mean, okay, this story comes up like just, I just thought about this. It's because it's all perspective, right? Like I remember that when my mom, growing up, my mom worked at General Motors. She made good money. We're like in the what do you call it, like medium household. Like, you know, we weren't poor, we weren't at all. And but there was like the stigma of like, I couldn't, you go to good shop at Goodwill, like that's for poor people. Or if there was a point in my life that I was poor and I had to go, and I did go to Goodwill, and I was like, felt so shameful and felt so like embarrassed. I was so embarrassed and shameful that I cried, you know. And it was just a perspective. Shortly after that, I met a lady who was a doctor, and she's like, "Oh, I'm going to the Goodwill after this. You know, do you want to join?" And she was so happy and like, "Oh yeah, she's going to Goodwill." And she was a doctor, and she had money, and she's like, "I'm gonna get this deal." And like that helped me open my eyes and be like, "Whoa, wait, I don't. This doesn't have to be embarrassing. I don't have to be shameful of this. I just gotta look at it a different way and be like, whoa, we're gonna make this an adventure. Let's go do it." And so right here I feel like in the heart that you've been victimized, and a lot of us have. The difference between you and a lot of people is that you're chiming in, you're doing an emotional energy check-in, and you're being able to reflect and say, okay, take what resonates, toss what doesn't. Be able to acknowledge an emotion, a feeling, and say, does this resonate with me? And if so, how can I change that? What is the language? How am I speaking to myself? What are those thoughts, the subconscious? What is the subconscious manifesting? And so be careful on your actions, on making sure that on how you're using your time, that you're not using your time as in vain, and kind of like so very good example is that when there's a couple, right? There's a couple, divine masculine, divine feminine, they they break up or they have a fight, and they both each go to the bar. F you, I'm going to the bar, I'm gonna go hang out with my friends. They both get drunk, they do things that they were in the ego mind that said, I don't care, I'm gonna get away with this, I'm gonna do this, I don't care, I'll show you. And then the night is over, the next day you're after the hangover, you're rewinding what you did and what you didn't do, and life comes into reality, and you got to go to work, and you have this responsibility and you have that responsibility, and you're thinking back, damn, what did I do? How did I use my time? I went over there and I had this party, and now I'm still not like satisfied. And it's kind of like you just did it to I'll show you. But it was really, you were really sabotaging your own true desires and needs and goals by one, spending money where you shouldn't be spending money, two, spending your time where you shouldn't be spending your time, and three, like not like your time is not having a clear vision or goal, or spending time on that clear vision or goal. And so when you feel victimized, you'll do actions that make you feel, or actions that are either illegal or immoral. So if you feel heartbroken and your first instinct is to do something that's illegal or immoral, Stop yourself in your tracks. Think about how can you better spend your time wisely to get you closer to your true desires. Is it to sit down and do some self-help, self-care time, read a book, learn a lesson, join a gym, join a group that will help you get you closer to your goal. I also see here in the throat chakra, it's ready to like give and express, and it's like working. Your third eye may feel, then when it comes to like your imagination, your creativity, your intuition, your vision, where do I go, that's blocked. Because of all of the pain and suffering that you've gone through, the heartaches, like kind of the sense of like you don't believe anymore. But you believe in God, and that's all that matters. You may have a strong strength and connection to your divine, to spirit. And as a twin flame myself, I understand the empath and narcissistic strong tendencies when they're really strong, and then they're in their toxic energies. And still having to work with that person, and having to come back and trust the person. This is where the power of manifesting comes into play. Because if you've been hurt or victimized, and you're thinking about the hurt and the victimized, and you're trying to get back, and you're just thinking and in that negative, it's not, you're heartbroken. And so there's a lot of resentment. Hi, William. Hi, universe. I'm sorry, guys. I'm not. I get caught up in these in the energy and the feeling, and I'm not looking at my comments, but I'm trying to check in. And so there's this need to trust and believe, and not even believing in that person, but believing that there's a purpose and a higher, a bigger picture here. And stay connected with that higher, with your divine, with God. Let's get another angel message for the viewer. So it's like asking your angels, asking God to send. Everybody has a guardian angel. So ask your angels to talk with their angels. Have your friends talk with my friends so that we can be friends. See? So we can be friends. Playfulness. So fun and play is the angel's way. They guide you to add fun to your life and know what fun is necessary. It's not a luxury. The angels know that you have a lot of responsibilities and that you need a steady flow of time, money, and other resources. By drawing this card, the angels want you to know that regular doses of fun can help you accomplish your goals. You may protest that you don't have enough time, money, or energy to play. Yet your angels assure you that playfulness is a wonderful investment that yields immediate return. When you have fun and laugh, you relax. This relaxation gives you the greater inflow of ideas, spiritual connection, and divine guidance and energy. With this new inspiration and energy, you can better manifest your desires. Your relaxed and radiant personality attracts wonderful and helpful people to you. Your positive outlook creates new opportunities for you. When you look at life in this way, you can't afford not to have fun. So get your phone book out. Get calling your girlfriends, your boyfriends, and let's go golfing. Let's go. Let's go bowling. I feel like something else though, like something that's more exciting, like go bungee jumping or go jump off a plane or something. Something exciting. Hello, hello, hello. Does anybody have a specific question? I'm just gonna start a new reading. So the energy that's came through so far is the energy of like somebody who's like really working it, doing it. There's a lot of money, finances, somebody who's taking like a leadership role or a business role, and maybe people around them are looking at them like, wow, they got it good, they got it all, they don't need me anymore. Even energy and even like jealousy energy, but you're looking like very, very bright, very beautiful, sunshine, optimistic. But this there's this internal pain inside, and it's really being held back in your throat and your heart chakra. There may have been something that happened that may have been something that happened that let me answer this. Give me a second. Hello. Creo que ayer. ¿Ya vienes para la casa? Are you coming home? Okie dokie, and I'm back. Let's do one more angel message. Let's do one more angel card, and then let's call it a day. Because I do want to commit about 1 hour a day to tarot readings, and then keep on pushing, good looking. Because I got goals and dreams, and you know, I gotta hold myself accountable. I have everything on a timer. It's time to do this, time to do that, so that we can keep on top of everything. And so there's still like, I feel like you're like keeping on top of everything and in charge of the bills and all that. And there's a heartache and some resentment that's being held back in the communication. And now it's like, where do I go from here? Is kind of blocked because there's this need for communication, in order for, actually there's need for self-care, to take a time out to get clear on what is it that you want. Where do you want to go from here? What do you want? You know, and then communicate that so that we can move forward with your goals, whether it's physical health, your finances, your social life, your occupation. What are your goals? What do you have? What are your goals? So let me see. Hello, may I ask a question? Go ahead and ask a question, Anuba. I'm sorry if I didn't pronounce it right. I was just about to chime up, but I have about 10 minutes. What's your question? What's your question? Do you want to ask the divine? Is it a yes or no question? Oh wait, I was gonna do one more angel card. Where is the deck that I want to use? Where is the deck that I want to use? It's MIA, MIA. So maybe it's not meant to be. I thought I had it right here with me. And it's not. So we'll do an oracle. If you want to type in your question, or do you just want to throw it out into the universe and have me answer, let me know. But I'm going to give it a few more minutes here before I log out for the day. So what is one last message for the viewer? Patience. This card signals that what you desire isn't ready to emerge in your life. That doesn't mean that it won't come to you. It just means not at this current time. While you may feel ready to receive the fulfillment of your wishes, it's not the right moment. Patience is one of the most important lessons an indigo can learn, because the world is now, things happen much more slowly than they need to. This card doesn't mean that you've done anything wrong. It merely reminds you that as an indigo, you are an advanced being who sees the entirety of situations much faster than the average human. Be patient with the circumstances and people in your life. Know that you're not the only one who feels as if you're running a race against turtles. The better you get at waiting, the more happiness you'll have. Wait. So in the meantime, as you wait, what will you work on? What part of your life can you improve? Health, creativity, social, relationships, finances, occupation, education, home environment, home cooking, spirituality, joy, or your physical health. And write down three things that you can do today that will help you get closer to your desired dreams. What are 3 things that can help you boost your health? Or what are 3 things that can help boost your creativity? Or if you're trying to look for your social life or relationships, what are 3 things you can do to boost your happiness and your overall joy? So I see everybody has signed off. I will be also signing off. Thank you for joining me. And until next time, bye.